Hi guys, I'm Jamie, and with the uncertainty and the craziness of the world today, it is so easy to get settled into an unhealthy routine, to lay in your PJs all day inside eating ice cream and scrolling through your social media. But I want to highlight the importance of staying sane during quarantine by getting out and moving your body, getting off social media, and trying to keep as healthy and normal of a schedule as possible, as it will keep your physical health in shape, prevent a deterioration of your mental health, as well as create a sense of control and structure to your days. Hopefully by now, most of you have settled into your new normal. I know the times are a bit crazy. This whole quarantine thing, it's new and it's scary. There is no expiration date to this madness, and there is no clear end timeline of when this will end. We have no real idea of what is going on, how it is going to be fixed, and all the negative consequences that will arise due to COVID-19. However, there are some things that you can do to help feel a sense of control over your life again, that in the midst of losing in-person classes, losing jobs, and losing family connectivity, we don't also want to lose our sanity, which is why I'm pushing the importance of creating a new and healthy normal. The last time we spoke, I discussed the negative effects that social media has on adolescents. And due to the outbreak of COVID-19 and all of us being trapped inside for days, I can only imagine that the usage of social media has only skyrocketed. Now, not all of this is bad. We do need social media in order for us to stay connected during this time of isolation and social distancing, not only to each other, but to the world, to the news, to try to stay up to date with what the heck is going on. But social media does still have negative effects on both health, physically and mentally. It's so easy during this time to say, what the heck, and to spend hours upon hours scrolling through your Instagram feed, recreating TikTok videos, and venting on Twitter about the immense boredom you have, which we all feel. But that's only going to create more problems than good. Instead, people need to be getting outside and moving in order to prevent negative effects that they may have on their health. During this time, when your Mondays bleed into your Tuesdays and your Tuesdays bleed into Fridays, we need to remember to set aside time other than for your phone. According to Thomas B. Kingsman, who has a PhD from Rochester Institute of Technology, we need to stay physically and mentally healthy. This means getting your adequate sleep, eating healthy, enjoyable foods, getting your exercise in, doing meaningful work, having leisure time, as well as including a healthy balance of meaningful social interactions through technology. Getting outside and putting down the phone can be for many reasons, and can also have a very positive effect on your health. Getting outside will create a breakage in your day for you to leave the stuffiness in your house behind, as well as to escape your parents for even an hour. Doing a quick 15-minute yoga routine in your backyard or running 3 laps around your neighborhood will significantly improve not only your body, but also your mood. Studies show that exercise helps to increase body temperature, blood circulation in the brain, as well as your reactivity to stress, allowing an improvement in self-efficacy, distraction, and cognitive dissonance, according to Monica Guzkauswa in her paper, The Effects of Exercise on Anxiety, Depression, and Mood. Moreover, it is a widely known fact that obesity is the second leading cause of death in the US. And if people are sitting in quarantine for weeks doing nothing but play video games and watching TikTok videos while snacking on chips and cookies, it'll soon be the first leading cause of death. So remembering to get up and do a 15 to 30 minute exercise a day, even if it's just to walk the dog, will help combat boredom and increase serotonin levels. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to go a bit stir crazy being locked up. You might be feeling isolated, claustrophobic, or irritable. These can all have very negative side effects on your overall mental health in the long run, and we definitely don't want to leave quarantine as couch potatoes with anxiety. Being physically disconnected to people can create a real strain on your mood as well as your social skills. Making time to regularly call the people you would normally talk to every day is key. If you have a best friend who you used to hang out with every single day when school was open, call them, ask them how their day was, how are they staying sane. Sync up your Netflix account so you can watch the same movie at the same time. FaceTime your significant other, telling them how much you miss them and how excited you are to see them again. This will make you feel like you are still close with your loved ones and not as isolated from them as quarantine makes it out to be. Circling back to exercise, Physical movement has been shown to have an amazing effect on your mental health. As Guzkowska stated in her article, daily physical movement helps to not only decrease your anxiety, but also combat depression. Being physically active and creating times to get outdoors for a quick workout or even to read a book will help combat boredom, according to Nicole LePera in her article, Relationships Between Boredom Proneness, Mindfulness, Anxiety, Depression, and Substance Abuse. Boredom is the state of dissatisfaction attributed to an inadequately stimulating environment. And I don't know about you, but being stuck inside all day surely is an inadequately stimulating environment. And this boredom you may feel can cause a plethora of unwanted social and physiological and psychological problems, such as substance abuse, hostility, depression, decreased academic success, and elevated anxiety levels, according to LePera's research. So before you start drinking your sorrows away or yelling at your parents, try to find some new ways to stimulate your mind. Whether it's a quick abs workout, a fun craft, or trying a new recipe, make sure you set aside time for different activities that are not just blankly staring at your phone. Lastly, we are creatures of habit, and having a steady routine is important to us in order to feel in control. And during this time of uncertainty, our normal daily routines have kind of been thrown out the window, and we are left without structure and without control. This can mess with a person's mood immensely, and emotions are really hurt, according to Christy Brewer in her article about protecting your mental health during coronavirus. So creating a healthy and orderly routine for us is key to be able to get through and stay sane during our new normal in quarantine. Kingsman recommends setting up a daily routine, which assures physical activity and taking care of both your physical and mental health. These are all things that you do have some control over. For example, creating a schedule where one specifically sets out times for physical movement, a time for schoolwork, a time for leisure, a time for social interaction. By creating a structured day with to-dos that you can check off will not only take away the boring mundaneness of every day in quarantine, but will give you some feeling of control over your life and improve your outlook of this experience greatly. Without our main routine in check, the small things can make the biggest difference in maintaining control, such as shaving your legs, changing your PJs into normal day clothes, brushing your hair. Trying to feel like a normal human being doing normal human being things can help break you out of the strut of isolation and allow you to feel in control during a very out of control time, according to Brewer. So what exactly am I suggesting that you all do? I seem to have been spitting out the various effects of various things. So what's my point? My point is to encourage you all to maintain your sanity by working out, by staying connected to loved ones, by focusing on your mental health, and by creating structured days. This is how we will survive the crazy time. I am asking you to set aside some time to get off your phone and focus on the well-being of yourself. Thank you.